Our mission is to produce software that enables people to build what we call delightful digital experiences. We do that by being friendly, both in the software, but also in our relationship with our ecosystem or our community, by making things simpler every day. So in that sense, you could say it's a bit like being a customer in Azure. Every day gets a little bit simpler.
Umbraco is an open source CMS, which is built on the .NET stack. It's been open source for around 10 years now. We have quite a large community of developers who use the system. We have, I think, more than 100,000 developers on our forums. We have more than 300,000 sites that are live now that runs Umbraco. So in moving Umbraco to Azure around this software as a service offering, we didn't actually need to rewrite anything. We could use it as it was. There was no changes to the data layer. There was no changes to the schema. It was just lift and shift.
The transition phase from what we had before to the Elastic pools was almost a no-brainer, because we almost didn't have to change any code in order to use the Elastic pools. The data tier of all of our Umbraco installation is the same, so there's no change in that. The only thing that needed to change was the endpoint for where we are creating databases. The process was very easy, and again, almost no code change, so changing didn't take much resources on our side. So we don't employ any DBAs at Umbraco. Main reason is that the task we have for SQL Azure is maintained by Microsoft in the cloud. So everything is simple to set up and maintain.
Elastic database pools provides a lot of flexibility in that our customers has a lot of room to breathe. They're able to peak in certain times. The alternative to this would be that we have provisioned a certain set of resources which might be more expensive and might be a bit more restrictive than what we have with Elastic database pools. Right now we have around 19 Elastic database pools with 200 databases in each. They're all configured for using 100 DTUs because that's what we found to be a good fit for our software as a service.
We picked Azure because it's a great stable platform. We might be quirky, but we also make stable software. And at the same time, despite its rumor, Microsoft is actually one of the most open software companies in the world. One of the most reachable. They are blogging a lot, they're tweeting a lot. Their tech teams are present at conferences. So it builds up a lot of trust, and it means that not only do we get great software, a great cloud platform, but we can also talk to some of the people involved in the technology stack we use. We live in a time where you can sit in front of your laptop Monday morning, you don't have a company, 15 minutes later you have a company, and by the end of the week you're starting taking payments. It's kind of crazy, right? And I think how fortunate it is to be able to open the door Monday morning, go into these offices, being surrounded by the best employees in the world, and then work on something you love, and that's also loved by a lot of fantastic customers and community people. That's a pretty good life.